Good morning, my friends, my sisters, and my brothers. This is the 17th, and I am so glad that I have this opportunity to stand before you, and you have the opportunity to stop on this post. Your president, Donald Trump, well, he has a lot of people that's crazy about him and a lot of people that can't stand him, but no one understands him. So let me see if I can help you. Donald Trump is as a little boy. He's not a little boy, but he is as a little boy who has never, ever known love. Yes, he has had a silver spoon. He has had things laid out before him at his disposal, but he has never, ever known love. As a consequence, Donald Trump does not know how to love. Donald Trump does not know how to be compassionate toward people. There was a time in his life when love was so absent that he made up his mind that he would force people to respond to him as he wants them to respond to him. That is a substitution of love for him. He saw love as being giving and caring and so compassionate, but he never felt that. And so by manipulating people, making them do what he wants them to do, he doesn't have to wait on people to care, to be compassionate. He forces them to. And by making that decision, that means he allowed evil to enter into his spirit. Some might call it possession. Possession by evil, possession by Satan, possession by the devil. I don't know it's all of that, but I do know it is evil. And so what he is doing right now is something that he can't help. And you, the people, are going to have to be mature enough to deal with him in a way that's appropriate in dealing with children who are out of control. Now, the people who are in love with Donald Trump, they are in love with Donald Trump because they represent evil as well. The hate groups out there, what you call neo-Nazis or what you may call nationalist groups, they are endowed with this evilness as well. And they got various reasons for being recipients of this evil. Also, the United States Senate, they are possessed as well with this type of conduct. They know that what Trump is doing is wrong, but they say he gave us the politicians that we wanted. He's giving us the judges we want. He's putting the people on the Supreme Court that we want. Now, what they are actually saying is that they got their own concerns and they don't care about other people either. They just want to have their way. In other words, the same evil that is in Donald Trump that's motivating and possessing him is also possessing not only the hate groups that are white, but also the United States Senate. It doesn't matter whether you are white or black. If you are going along with what Donald Trump is doing, it is because you do not know and understand love. And you need to be loved. You need to be loved. You need to be handled. No one should allow you to abuse them with whatever your reasoning might be. This is a message of love to all of those who hate. Stop hating is an expression that can be said to you, you will never understand, because you don't see your hate as hate. You see your hate as power to control, to manipulate. And yes, you are willing to get in a car and see a group of people and drive right through them, killing everything you possibly can. That's hate. That's not compassion. And you, my friends, you were not born with that. You have been taught by your parents. You have been taught by your community. You have been taught by your society to be full of that hate. You were rejected in some form or fashion, and you allowed evil to enter into your spirit. And now this is an expression of that evil that is you. There's no in between, ladies and gentlemen. I say this to the Democrats. You got evil in you too. That's why you are not dealing with Donald Trump, and you have not ever dealt with the situations of evil. You never, and I'm talking about all the people now, you never dealt with what you did to the natives. You never dealt with what you did to the slaves. You never dealt with what you did to women. You never dealt with what you did to poor white people. You never dealt with it. And now it is a cancer that is in stage 3 or 4. Well, I say stage 3. You got another level to go. And this distance between now and the next level is an opportunity for America. Those of you who are not controlled by hate, those of you who are not controlled by evil, to change the situation. And Democrats, you think that you're better than the Republicans. Then if you're trying to go back to the way it was with guys like Biden, or with people who are thinking on that same old line, let's just get back some order, then you are facilitating even more of that hate that Trump is displaying. You are giving more power to that hate. There is one way for you to go, and that's the right way, which says that everybody is important. Nobody's more important than another. Nobody's less important than another. And all of the blessings of heaven to human beings are to be received and open to every individual in America. And you must do that in America first before any nation will believe anything that you say. But you do that for one another, and you will conquer the victories that evil has caused themselves. You will benefit from this new message, this new approach to life. And that's truly the only way. If you cannot, whoever you are in America, if you cannot empower righteousness, then what difference are you than Trump, the neo-Nazis, the nationalists? What difference are you if you're saying you don't want to be that bad, but you don't want to make things right? I tell you, somebody's watching you that you cannot see, cannot touch, cannot feel, but are watching you. And it's not just the devil. God is watching you as well. And if you choose the devil, even though you think it's just a little bit, God will allow that devil to take over you, just like it's taken over Trump. And when everybody's filled with hate, wow, you better watch out. They don't love each other. Hate does not love anything. Thank you.